Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to break down 5 of the most common money mistakes that can, silently drain your bank account. And more importantly, we're going to talk about the simple, powerful ways to fix them. So let's just dive right in. Does this feel a little too real? You get your paycheck, you cover some bills, you live your life, and then poof, you're left scratching your head, wondering where it all went. It's this super frustrating cycle that so many of us get stuck in. Now, for this explainer, we're pulling our insights from a really fantastic breakdown by Ditta Finance. They are absolute pros at turning this exact kind of money confusion into crystal clear clarity. So, here's our game plan. We're going to cover 5 key areas, starting with why you need a money map. Then we'll tackle the true cost of debt, expose those silent wealth killers, and finally, get into shifting your entire money mindset. Let's get to it. First up, let's talk about the single biggest reason people feel like they're always broke. They're trying to navigate their finances completely blind, without a map. Or, in other words, they just don't have a budget. This slide it nails it, doesn't it? Without a plan, you're not in the driver's seat. Your money just kind of happens to you. It flows out to random coffees, those little impulse buys, and subscriptions you totally forgot you were even paying for. This lack of direction, it's the #1 thing holding back your financial growth. So how do you fix this? Well, there's a super simple but really powerful tool called the 50-30-20 rule. Here's how it works. 50% of your income, after tax, goes to your needs, things like rent, utilities, groceries. Then 30% is for your wants, the fun stuff like going out to eat or hobbies. And that last 20%, this is the most important part. It goes directly to savings and investments. It's a simple math that gives every single dollar you earn a specific job. Okay, let's move on to our second big mistake, relying on high-interest debt. I'm talking about credit cards, personal loans, and all those buy now, pay later services that seem to be everywhere. They feel like a life raft when you're in a tough spot, but honestly, they often end up being an anchor, just weighing you down. Man, this slide really reframes the whole idea of debt, doesn't it? It's not just a monthly payment you have to make. It is a claim on your future self. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar that can't be working for you. You are literally spending your energy today paying for things from your past instead of building for your future. So the fix here is a strategy that's all about building momentum. It's called the debt snowball. First, you just list out all your debts from the smallest balance to the largest. Then you throw every extra dollar you can find at that smallest debt until it's gone. Bam! That quick win gives you this huge psychological boost. Then you take all the money you were paying on that first debt and you roll it into the next smallest one. You build this snowball of payments that just gets bigger and bigger, knocking out your debts one by one. All right, let's talk about the 2 really sneaky habits that stop wealth in its tracks, before it even has a chance to grow. I'm talking about lifestyle inflation and the trap of putting off your investments. Okay, so picture this. You get a raise or a new, better paying job. Awesome, right? The default reaction for most people is to upgrade their lifestyle. You get a nicer car, a bigger apartment. That's lifestyle inflation. You're earning more, but you're also spending more, so you end up in the exact same spot financially. The simple, game-changing fix? When your income goes up, upgrade your savings rate first. Decide right then and there to invest at least half of that new money. That is how you silently build real wealth. And this brings us to the second wealth killer, waiting to invest. The biggest myth out there is that you need a ton of money to get started. But the most powerful ingredient for building wealth isn't the amount you start with. It's the amount of time you give your money to grow. That lets compound interest work its magic. Delaying by just 10 years can literally cut your potential retirement money in half. Time is your single greatest asset. The big takeaway here is really simple. Don't wait. Just start now, even if it's with a small amount each week. Every single year you put it off is a year of potential growth that you can never, ever get back. Consistency over time is what creates financial freedom, not waiting for some perfect moment that, let's be honest, is never going to come. Now, this next mistake, it might be the most important one of all. It's got nothing to do with spreadsheets or interest rates. It's all about what's going on right between your ears, your money mindset. If deep down you have these negative beliefs, like rich people are greedy or money is the root of all evil, your brain will actually work against you, subconsciously. You'll find these clever ways to self-sabotage, like forgetting to invest or finding excuses not to ask for that raise you deserve, all just to stay in line with that hidden belief. So the solution is to consciously reprogram your thinking. You have to start seeing money for what it really is, a neutral tool. It's a tool that can buy you freedom, provide security for your family, and allow you to make a real positive impact on the world. As soon as you reframe money as a positive force for good, your actions will naturally start to line up with building it. So there you have it, the biggest financial hurdles that keep so many people feeling stuck. Let's do a super quick recap of these key ideas. Remember these 5 roadblocks: operating without a map, letting debt steal your future, letting your lifestyle inflate, putting off investing, and holding on to a poor money mindset. Seriously, just tackling one of these can change everything for you. And that brings us to the final and most important question. This was never just about learning, it's about doing. So which fix are you going to start today? Just pick one. That's it. Just one. And take that first small step. And hey, if you found this explainer helpful, all the credit goes to the amazing breakdown from Ditta Finance, so make sure you go subscribe to their channel. And please, do us a favor, like this video, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe to our channel for more explainers that turn complicated stuff into clear action. Thanks so much for watching.